Hello everyone, welcome to the Tech. This is your boy Imam Singuzi. Once again, we have a very exclusive show. Today we shall be talking about Crystal Palace and their ascendance into the table and their performance. Today they had a very impressive performance and they had the win against Wolves at Molineux Stadium. And this is one of them. There are many wins this season. Picking up a win against Everton, one of the notable wins against Everton, against Man City away. Then today against Wolves. Wolves is not an easy team. Yeah, looking at their recent forms, how you look at the way they toil with Manchester United at Old Trafford, and all this I'll give credit to the coach Patrick Viera. For him coming in, there was a lot of doubts in his performance. There was a lot of doubt in his appointment. Remember, Frank Lampard was also linked to the Crystal Palace job, and eventually he turned it down. Yeah, he looked at it. He didn't really fancy it so much. And then they interviewed Espirito, the former Wolves coach and Tottenham coach, who also had a higher demand for him. He wanted to come in with his backroom staff, a whole backroom staff of around 7 people. But Viera came in, very humble. He worked with the same staff that Crystal Palace had in place. He built a team. He built a style of play, possession-based play, building from the back. It's not easy for a team to shift from a possession-based style, from the 4-4-2, basic, the Roy Hodgson kind of style, whereby it's defensive-minded. Close the defense, nick a goal, and maybe see out a result. But this team plays from the back, takes the game to the opponent. Yeah, fine, I've lost some games, but that comes also with that style of play. When you expose yourself and against better teams, they will always score. But on their good day, they are a formidable squad. Actually, Crystal Palace fans should really start, drawing the groundwork for a statue for Patrick Viera. If Arsenal did not give him one, Crystal Palace will give him one. In comparison to other coaches in the league, per pound, let's say point per pound, win per pound. I mean, he's signing players worth 400,000 pounds. That is players like Ward, compared to teams that are closing to 2 billion in terms of transfer value in transaction in the market. People like Pep Guardiola, who people consider to be a paycheck coach, and he has really taken Crystal Palace to places. Right now they're standing 10th, on the log. They're standing 10th, just behind Southampton, Wolves, Tottenham, Arsenal. And if you look at the games that they lost, the last minute equalizers, the last minute points lost, against Arsenal, they would be even ahead of Arsenal in terms of their position on the log. And if Patrick Viera can take this team for European football, even Europa League, I mean, this is success. I will consider him one of the best. I said I will consider him one of the best coaches this season, looking at money spent and the points gotten. His career did not really. His career was overlooked. He went to Fulham. He had a meeting with people at Fulham, and people at Fulham really opted for another coach, and look where Fulham is. Coaches like Frank Lampard, who turned down the Crystal Palace job. Nunes has been sacked at Tottenham. It's all about picking a bigger team, picking a project that suits you, and that's what Patrick Viera has really done with his career. He has picked a project that he knows he can work with, no so much expectation, and he was one of the few coaches that people had predicted would be sacked. But Nuno has been sacked. Most likely, if Lampard doesn't perform, and Everton would be relegated, and I don't think Lampard will still stay on that job. Lampard was looking for a fancy job after leaving, Chelsea, and he thought maybe he would have that kind of caliber job of the top tier teams, and he hoped Everton came in, and that was one of the. I doubted the appointment of Lampard at Everton, but look at the performance of Everton right now and Crystal Palace. I mean, this was a blessing in these guys that came for Crystal Palace, and they're playing one of the best footballs, one of or they're playing one of the best style of football in their considering the teams that we consider the lower tier. Right now they're in the top 10. Go in comparison with coaches like Mikel Arteta, who don't even have that body of work, was just an assistant of Pep Guardiola, but is right now at Arsenal, of which his performances are, his performance are in swing. Like his performance are some good, some bad, and he doesn't have the consistency, to be a top tier manager to coach a team like Arsenal. And Viera, look at the body of work. I mean, he has been the captain of the unbeaten side of Arsenal. That's leadership quality. The unbeaten side of Arsenal that demolished the league, which was the unbeaten Arsenal was a threat in the league. Every team was scared of Arsenal. And look at the team he had: Perez, Thierry Henry, the Canos, Sol Campbell. These are real leaders, and Viera was their leader. And no doubt he's one of the. He could be he could be a better manager, if not the best manager, looking at where he has come from, the knowledge he has in the game, and what he has won, the 3 Premier League trophies, the FA Cups, the Serie A, and all that. Is going to be really a revelation in this league. Thank you very much. If you've liked our content, please subscribe and share this content. Click the thumb button, and see you next time.